Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex and today I have a quick guide on 3 ways to crochet the waistcoat stitch. Today I'm going to show y'all how to crochet the waistcoat stitch, also known as the center post stitch and often referred to as the crochet knit stitch because it closely resembles the stockinette stitch in knitting. This stitch is a variation on the single crochet, and by changing where the hook is inserted, this wonderful stitch is created, but there are 3 different techniques to achieve this. The first way is crocheting the waistcoat stitch in the round. In my opinion, this way is the most simple and it also looks the most like the stockinette stitch. The second way is to crochet the waistcoat stitch flat in rows by turning the work after each row. This way looks a bit different. The stitches line up in more of a staggered pattern than crocheting in the round. The third way is to crochet the waistcoat stitch flat in rows by cutting the yarn at the end of each row. In my opinion, this way looks more like the stockinette stitch than the other technique to crochet the waistcoat stitch flat. Today I'm using Starlette Chunky yarn, which is a bulky 6-weight yarn, and my Furls Streamline crochet hook, which is a size P 10mm crochet hook. Let's get started. The first way I'm going to show y'all how to crochet the waistcoat stitch is in the round. I have several rows of waistcoat stitch right here. To begin, either use a magic ring and crochet single crochets loosely into it, or chain and slip stitch to the first chain and then make a round of loose single crochets. For a single crochet, the hook is normally inserted under the front and back loop on the top of the stitch, but for a waistcoat stitch, the hook is inserted into a different spot. To make a waistcoat stitch, insert the hook between the 2 vertical front posts that make up the V. This is what the back of the stitch should look like. Yarn over and pull up a loop, making sure that this loop is larger than normal. Yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. And that's it. Just continue following those same steps in each stitch around. The second way I'm going to share with y'all today is to crochet the waistcoat stitch flat in rows and turn after each row. Start with a chain of any number, but today I'm starting with a chain of 8. Starting in the second chain from the hook, put a loose single crochet into each chain across. I now have 7 single crochets. Chain 1 and turn the work. Put a single crochet into the first single crochet. Now work a waistcoat stitch into the next 5 stitches by inserting the hook into the next stitch under the horizontal bar and between the 2 posts, making the upside down V. This is what the back should look like. Yarn over and pull up a loop larger than normal, yarn over, and pull through all the loops on the hook. Continue putting a waistcoat stitch into the next 4 stitches. Now put a single crochet into the last stitch. Now you can repeat row 2 until the desired length. The third way I'm going to share with y'all how to crochet the waistcoat stitch is flatten rows by cutting the yarn after each row. Chain any number, but today I have chained 8. Starting in the second chain from the hook, put a loose single crochet. Put a loose single crochet into each chain across. I now have 7 single crochets. Chain 1, cut the yarn, and pull the yarn through the last stitch made. Insert the hook into the chain space on the end. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Chain 1. Insert the hook into the next single crochet by inserting the hook between the 2 vertical posts that make up the V. Yarn over, pull up a loop larger than normal, yarn over, and pull through all the loops on the hook. Continue putting a waistcoat stitch into each stitch across. I now have 7 stitches across. Chain 1, cut the yarn, pull through the last stitch made. Now just repeat row 2 until the desired length. The end! For more video tutorials and free crochet and Tunisian crochet patterns and other fun videos, subscribe to my channel or head on over to my website to subscribe. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and a share on social media would be so appreciated. Comment below with suggestions for future videos. Happy crocheting, and until next time, bye!